How's it going, everybody? This is Pristine Paper back again for another video. And today, I'm just going to be showing you guys the card pickups that I've had over the last couple months. It's been about like 2 or 3 months since I made like a pickup video for my cards. I know my last video was my Jaylen Brown PC. I had a card in there that I'd recently picked up. But yeah, these are kind of like more my miscellaneous pickups. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all patches. So yeah, if you're interested in checking that out, then stay tuned and we'll get into it right now. So I have my mag stuff over here on the left. I'll get to that last, and then I'll start with these guys here, just the top loaded ones. First one here, I don't know if I've shown this one here before or not, but it's a 24-25 Panini silhouettes. This is the bronze number 49 of OG Anunoby. And yeah, it's a nice chunky R from the Raptors on the chest plate there. Really like this one. I think OG's a fun player. He's got a fun personality. And again, like I don't remember if I've shown this one, but I feel like I remember like talking about his personality before, so maybe I have shown this before, but I don't really remember. I haven't posted it on my Instagram, but yeah, just a fun overall silhouette card there. Next up here is a football card. It is a 2016 Panini certified Gamers Blue to 50 of Philip Rivers. And the fun part about this is it's game worn and game dated, as you can see there, October 4th, 2015. It even says it back here, October 4th, 2015. And yeah, Rivers had a great game. I believe he had over 300 yards, 2 or 3 passing touchdowns. He got the win, led a game-winning drive against the Cleveland Browns. So pretty fun card overall, especially if a future Hall of Famer. He is definitely going to make the Hall, even though he played this year, kind of reset his Hall of Fame eligibility clock. But you'll see I have another card from this game. You can kind of peek it over there to the left. So, well, we're not done with this game or this set yet, but this is the Philip Rivers. Really nice. Next up is my most recent post on my Instagram. It's a 2012-13 Panini Limited Lights Out Prime number 10 of Paul Pierce. Picked this one up mostly for the photo and the price. The price was like $30, really, really cheap, especially for a prime piece number 10 of a Hall of Fame player like Paul Pierce. And the photo, like I said, features Kevin Garnett, and you can see LeBron James right there as well. Really just a nice, cool baseline photo. But beneath the hoop shows some of the banners in the garden. Just really overall like this photo a lot. So picked that up for mostly the photo and the price. Like I said, $30. The patch piece itself, just a piece of trim. And I think I looked at some other cards of the Pierce in this set, and they are also trim pieces. So I'm not like I'm missing out on much there, but less than optimal prime piece, but it is what it is. And for the price I got it for, I can't complain too much. So really happy with that one. Next up, I think is my only Horford pickup of late. It is this 2011 Panini National Treasures. This is, I'm not sure the exact set name. I'll put it up on the screen here if I can find it. But it's of Al Horford, of course. It's the prime number 225. Really just like the overall design of this card, and it kind of focuses on the Atlanta Hawks organization, established in 1949. Has a nice write-up on the back about the franchise. Has the older Hawks logo. And I really just like the patch piece here in the window. Looks really nice. I think one of the earlier Atlanta Hawks pieces that Horford would have worn before they did the uniform switch with the neon jerseys and stuff. But like I said, overall, I really like this design with the filigree and some of the other intricate design aspects here. So nice one for the Horford PC, and a really cheap pickup as well, around like the $20 range. Another cheaper one. This is a 2015-16 Panini National Treasures Colossal Prime number 25 of Nikola Vucevic. Obviously was traded to the Celtics at the deadline this year for Anthony Simons. Really, really like the pickup, and I like this patch. Hopefully, he gets back to playing soon. But this is a patch from his Orlando Magic days, where the team is probably most well known for playing for. It's a really chunky piece. I believe it is a piece from the nameplate on the front of the jersey. It's really nice looking. You can kind of see there was like maybe some camo themed. It came from maybe a camo themed jersey or something like that. Really have had a hard time trying to photo match this one, but I love the Colossal subset and National Treasures. Great patch window. The foils looks great, and they use a really nice chunky piece here that I really like. So there is the Vucevic. I got this again for like $20 range, so really cheap. Like I said, hopefully he comes back soon for the Celtics. Next up was a more expensive pickup, more of a rare pickup as well. This is another football card, 2017 Panini Pantheon, class and rank, numbered out of 25, of Ray Lewis and Junior Seau. Really like this one a lot. Kind of features book 2 of the premier linebackers of the 2000s. Ray Lewis here shows 31 career interceptions. And then Junior Seau, 58.5 career sacks. And the patches used on this are, or at least for the Seau, it's pretty unique. It's a laundry tag. Kind of just caught the edge of it there. And then a nice chunky piece of the number for Ray Lewis. But two of the best defensive players, if not of the 2000s of all time. Got this one for a decent price actually from Mike Bev on his eBay. I didn't even realize I bought it from him, but I'll give him a shout out here. Great guy. But really happy to have a Junior Seau game worn piece in the collection now. He was a Patriot, not known for playing for the Patriots specifically, but still like to have him represented in my PC, especially since of his passing. And having a Ray Lewis on there is pretty nice as well, depending on how you feel about him. But yeah, really happy to have this in my PC now. Next up is a Jason Tatum, another silhouette card, 24-25 Panini Silhouette, and this is the NBA Gear bronze, number 99 of Tatum, like I said. I got this for super cheap, and comparatively to other similar patch pieces, I think in like the $50 to $60 range at auction, but mainly got this one because it is a piece of the Vistaprint logo patch, the P in print and part of the R. Like I said, I like if this patch is in like a different card, maybe with like a little bit more presenting, nicer foil or lower numbering, it would have probably went for double or maybe even triple the price I paid. But like I said, since it's the version number 99, the foil doesn't really shine. It went for a lot less, and I'm happy that it did because I really just wanted the piece. Nice sponsor piece of Tatum, and he's been playing so well since he's come back from injury. So, really happy to have picked this one up in, accordance to his playing recently, kind of like under the radar. He's had like a triple double, some really nice double doubles as well, and some good wins. So, like I said, happy to have that one to my Tatum PC. Next up, I think is my only baseball card pickup of the video. This is a 2004 Panini Absolute or Playoff Absolute Memorabilia Tools of the Trade, number 5 of Manny Ramirez. Definitely my favorite baseball player of all time. If you've watched the channel, I've kind of talked about that before. But really like this card a lot because of the numbering, of course, number 5, pretty rare. But look at all the different patch pieces on here. 5 different pieces, or relic pieces, I should say. Game used fielding glove, game worn prime jersey, game used bat, game worn shoe, and then another game worn prime jersey. So just really, really like unique card. You don't see these kinds of cards made anymore with the multiple different game used pieces. Normally you'd probably just get maybe 1 or 2 in a baseball product, like the bat and the jersey, but to have the fielding glove, bat, shoe, and 2 prime patches is just super, super unique. And I love the shine on this card. The whole thing is really super, super shiny. And like I said, number 5, you won't really find these cards out there that often, if at all. So super happy to pick this one up finally. I was watching it in my eBay watch list for a long time. So glad they pulled the trigger there. Next couple are well, one of them, two of them are silhouette. So I'll just kind of group those together. This one is my first Logoman actually. 24-25 Panini Silhouette Dual Materials Gold number 1 to 10 of Zach Randolph. And as you can see, there is a piece of the Logoman there from the laundry tag. So not a true full-size Logoman, but still, nice enough to, pick up for my PC. And, technically still is a Logoman. So really happy to have this one. Got it for really cheap comparatively to other Logoman cards out there. And, Zebo is definitely no slouch. Definitely a great player, well remembered for his 2010s play with the Grizzlies. Pretty sure he won the Most Improved award a couple times, All-Star. I think he made an All-NBA team, so, not like he's a bench player or anything like that. So super happy to get a Logoman of a well-known player, but also of Randolph. I think he's one of those Hall of very good players. Obviously, he won't make the Hall of Fame, but still a very memorable player for his play style, his hard-nosed, gritty style. So happy to have that one. Like I said, my first Logoman. And then another silhouette pickup. This is the 24-25 Panini Silhouette Duo Memorabilia of James Harden and Kyrie Irving, number 25. Really nice card, as you can see here. Love the shine. The Kyrie is a nice piece of the laundry tag there. Harden's is of that, red, white, and blue Nets jerseys that they wore. I'll put a picture up on the screen here. So a unique piece in general for Harden. I know this duo didn't really play that many games together. Weren't as successful as we all thought they would be with Kevin Durant. But still, two Hall of Fame players on the same card. You can't say enough good things about Harden, Kyrie. Definitely in that era of, me growing up watching them. So I know they're kind of at the tail end of their careers in terms of, their ages and stuff, but still a super nice card that I got for another great deal. I think like in the $100 range, maybe $90 to $100 range, because I had one in my watch list for a while, different serial numbered, in like the 2 to 250 range, and then this one popped up for 100 best offer. Sent the best offer, and I got it. So super pumped to add this both to my silhouette PC and my overall general Hall of Fame PC. And then the last top-loaded card here is a beauty. This is from 2014-15 Panini Gold Standard Golden Trios Prime to 25 of Karl Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Patrick Ewing. Three of the best big men of the 1990s, all in the Hall of Fame. Nice chunky pieces from Malone and Olajuwon. I know the Ewing is a trim piece, but still super happy to have this. You don't see cards like this around much, especially for the deal I got it for. I'm going for the Golden Pairs set from this year, but I saw this one pop up, and I was like, wow. I know I'm not going for the Trios Prime, but I really wanted to get this one, and I did. I know some people feel a certain way about Malone, but, since he's paired with Olajuwon and Ewing on this card, I thought it was acceptable to pick it up. He is a Hall of Fame player and is a part of NBA history, so, still nice to have a prime piece of him. And my first prime piece. Probably won't pick up another one, but really happy to have this one. Love the shine on these gold standards, like I've mentioned before, so super nice card there. Then we're going to move over to the mag cards. And like I said, I wasn't done with that Chargers game. This is the same year, same set, 2016 Panini Certified Gamers Blue, number to 50 of Keenan Allen. And this was actually from the same game as that Phillip Rivers. So that same Browns game on October 4th, 2015. Game dated. Nice prime, chunky, 4-color piece. And Keenan Allen had like 70 yards and a touchdown that Phillip Rivers threw to him, obviously. So really cool to actually have these two cards paired together, from the same game. And they actually connected for a touchdown. So I thought that was super cool and unique. Normally wouldn't have picked up a Keenan Allen patch, probably. I mean, he's a great player. Just not someone that I'm super, don't admire a ton. I probably, like I said, I probably wouldn't have picked it up if not for the connection with this Phillip Rivers card. So Keenan Allen's probably a future Hall of Famer. He might be on the cusp, So really interesting. Might see him sneak in there one day. Next up, getting back to basketball. Oh boy, this is a great one. This is the 2013-14 Panini Timeless Treasures Every Player, Every Game Prime number to 5 of Kawhi Leonard. Now this is my 4th Prime of this set in my collection, all number to 5 or less. And when I saw the Kawhi pop up at auction, I knew I had to make a play for it. And, nice chunky, I guess you can call it 3 colors, even though that black is a different shade of black than the actual jersey material. But, Kawhi had a kind of a resurgence this season, making an all-star game, averaging north of 25 points, I believe, for the Clippers. Definitely a Hall of Fame player, showing he still has some left in the tank despite all his injury issues the last few years. And just a super nice short printed card to add to my collection of a future Hall of Famer. Definitely, he's a top 75 player all time as well. Game worn. I like that it's on the Spurs. Where he won his Finals MVP and championship. So really nice Kawhi. Like that one a lot. Like I said, I have 3 others in the collection. Then we have Mr. 83. I picked this one up in the 3rd quarter of that game, but it is a 2024-25 Panini Noir basketball Noir Jumbos Prime number 5 of Bam Adebayo. Like I said, I picked this one up in the 3rd quarter of that game when he was in the 60-point range. No other really reason besides that. I mean, the 83-point game is a piece of history. I know lots of people have been criticizing it. I do have other Bam cards in my collection, but I really wanted a nice chunky patch piece. I believe this is a part of the number 1 in the 13 on the front or back of the jersey. But yeah, pick this one up for a great price. Comparatively to what other kind of cards sold for after he scored the 83 and after the game ended. So really happy to pick this one up. And now is kind of encapsulating that moment in time where he scored 83 points, even though definitely wouldn't have expected it. I knew one day that record would have been broken, but just never expected Bam Adebayo to do it. So really just a fun, unique piece to add to the collection. Next up, our second to last card here is an older card, definitely oldest card in the pickup video. This is a 2002 Fleer Flare Hot Numbers of Paul Pierce Prime number to 100. And as you can see here, it's actually signed. There's ink on the actual patch. It looks like the beginning of Paul in Paul Pierce. So super unique. Second Pierce card of the video. Probably definitely the nicer one though. I really like he's wearing that 9/11 memorial patch there. I tried to photo match it but couldn't find it. However, like I said, this is a super unique piece. You don't really sometimes you find patch pieces with ink on them, but it's more few and far between, especially for basketball. I feel like that's more of a baseball thing. You'll find ink for on patches, but to find it on a card as old as this, early 2000s, is pretty unique. So won this one at auction for a great price as well. Super happy to add it to the Celtics PC. And the last one here, I kind of hinted at it last video, but it's another dual memorabilia card, 24-25 Panini Silhouette. Dual memorabilia, gold, number to 10 of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Don't have much to say about this one. I mean, it's an amazing card. This duo just continues to amaze me. Each and every year they play together, they just get more. I don't know. They get just mature a lot more each year, and they surprise me. Jaylen Brown's playing at MVP level this year. Tatum is back, playing really well. Like I said, triple doubles, double doubles, really efficient, grabbing lots of rebounds. And I love the patch pieces on this as well. Part of the Vista print, or part of the Vista in Vista print for Jaylen Brown. And just a kind of a more normal chunky piece of the 0 for Jason Tatum. And this is actually my second copy of this card. I have another technically prime version, but not numbered. This one obviously doesn't have that shine, and it's two of the same pieces, and it was been really having a hard time trying to figure out what jerseys that's from, because it doesn't really look like that's a white patch. It's more silver, so they didn't really wear those. But was happy to grab this one more as a replacement. I don't know if I'll move on from that one, but at some point maybe I will, and I'll keep this one in the PC and just like super happy to have it. Look at the shine and everything there. So yeah, those are the cards I picked up over the last few months. Let me know what your favorite one was, what you guys think. Maybe some players I should be looking out for over the next few months. But yeah, that's all I got. So without further ado, I'm just gonna peace out here and say bye. See you later.